So we're going to finish our conversation today with dealing with writing prompts. When Kelly was talking to you about the rubric earlier, we looked at what it takes to get a 4, and we know that students have to address the prompt. So in order for that to happen, teachers have to know how to write them in order to provide opportunities for practice for kids throughout the school year. We don't want kids to be seeing passage-based prompt for the first time on an assessment. I don't know how many writing prompts you've looked at, but sometimes those writing prompts are 2 and 3 paragraphs long. Students need to know how to unpack that and pick out the information that's really important. We're going to give you a couple of strategies, hopefully, for dealing with those things. We're going to start by looking at some resources from the Literacy Design Collaborative. The LDC, or Literacy Design Collaborative, was built in the state of New York. A group of professionals got together and started writing these prompts or developing these writing prompts for students. There is a K2 version, a 3 through 5 elementary version, and then a 6 through 12 secondary version. We're going to take a look first at the elementary version. This is an opinion prompt. All of these writing prompts are written as fill in the blank for teachers. So we're going to start at the beginning where you would insert a question. Then after reading blank, your literary or informational text, write a blank, that's your product. Essay, book review, poem, description, whatever that is. Write a blank in which you answer the question and explain your reasons, blank, there's your content. Give a and several, a specific number of examples from the text to support your opinion. So if we look at that filled in, would you recommend Charlotte's Web to a friend? After reading this book, write a book review in which you answer the question and explain your reasons with reference to the author's use of storytelling strategies. Give several examples from the book to support your opinion. This particular prompt, again, is from the state of New York. It is an opinion prompt. Notice they have included the content they're wanting kids to include is reference to the author's use of storytelling strategies. That may not be something you've worked on with your students, so you'll want to insert something in there that you have worked on. So you may want them to reference the descriptions that E.B. White uses, or the story structure, or something like that. So adjust that to whatever your kids are working on so that it fits your purposes. When we take a look at the 6 through 12 prompts, this actually comes split up into 2 categories. The odd-numbered tasks are tasks to be done after research, and the even-numbered tasks are tasks to be done after reading. For our purposes today, we pulled the ones that you would do after reading. So notice you have task 2, you have your insert and optional question, and then your blanks, and then task 4, again, the same format. Notice at the end it says argumentation/analysis. That conversation is really interesting, I think, because it gives you an opportunity to have kids tailor the kind of argument that they're writing. It's not just writing an argument, we're going to analyze with our argument. And in the bottom example, we're going to compare with our argument. Both of those things. Here's the informational and explanatory. Again, even numbered, so this is after reading. And notice in bold at the end, informational or explanatory definition or description, giving kids some additional guidance about what type of task they're being asked to do. And here's a look at narrative. Same deal, description and sequential. It takes some time to learn how to write writing prompts. It's kind of like writing test questions. It can be very challenging. So while it is a just fill in the blank can be difficult. So take some time, work with your colleagues to share some ideas and write these collaboratively so that your students have some things to write to this year.